Hey, what's up, everybody? So on my Ford F-150 2000, I'm having some issues with a little bit of stuttering, stalled out on me a little bit. So I think the fuel filter is probably clogged. It's been a while since it's been changed, so I'm going to change the fuel filter. It's a pretty simple task, but I figured maybe this video might help somebody that's never done it before. You're going to want to release the fuel pressure before you do so you don't have fuel splurting out everywhere. So I'm going to show you how to do that. A quick, easy way is to disable the inertia switch, which is on the behind the kick panel, passenger side kick panel in the floorboard, and that's down here. Let's see if I can get it on here. It's right here. It's got a little button up top that actually will pop, and that's for if you get in an accident, the switch will trip and it will disable, it will depressurize the fuel system, so that you know, in case of no explosions or anything. But we're going to unplug this, and then what I'll do is I'll start the engine and let it run until it runs out of fuel. Basically, it's the pressure, fuel pressure is going to be there's not going to be any fuel pressure, so whatever residual fuel's in the line, it's going to burn off, and then the engine will stall out, and then I'll be ready to go ahead and disconnect the other fuel filter. So I'm just going to unplug that. So that is unplugged. I'll start the engine and let it run. It probably shouldn't run, but maybe a couple seconds, and then it's going to stall out. So, all right, so I'm going to start her up. And it may not even start. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead now and disconnect the existing fuel filter, and I got a tool to do that, and I got to find it. It's in here somewhere. Now, to disconnect your fuel filter on this particular truck and many others, you're going to need a disconnect tool like this, and I'll show you how it works. The fuel filter is located on the driver's side, basically in between the front and passenger side, down below, up along the frame. So I'm going to get down there and show you where that's at now. Alright, so up under here you'll see the fuel filter, and you'll see there's these clips here that are supposed to lock it on, keep it from coming loose. So we'll undo those on both sides just like that, and then I'm going to do it on the other side as well. I don't have a lot of room under here, and I really don't feel like jacking the truck up, so I'm just going to undo these clips. There we go. So I got that one. There's probably going to be a little bit of residual fuel in the line, so just, you know, be aware of that you're probably going to get a little bit of fuel leaking out. So maybe if you got a shop rag or something, you can lay down on the ground to soak it up. And I'm going to grab my tool here, and this tool has two different sizes, so depending on the truck you got, you know, you may need one size or the other. But what it does is it fits up under, and I'm trying to do this while holding the camera, and I don't know how well this is going to work, but you get it up, it slides up under the line. Okay, it's
going to slide up under the line. This lip is, and it's kind of spring loaded. So when you close this up and you get it up under the lip of the line and you push in, it's going to release the line from the fuel filter, that end of the fuel filter right here, if you can see it. So I'm probably not going to be able to do this while holding it, but I can try. Alright, so I got the tool in place sitting there, and you can see what I'm talking about. So when I push toward the line on that, it's going to release the line's grip on that fuel filter on that side. So I'm going to do that now. Can't get a good enough grip on it. There we go. Alright, so I got that one loose. Got a little bit of fuel coming out. Watch your eyes. Wear safety glasses. It's a good thing I put mine on. Okay, then we'll do the other side. If I can reach it. I heard it click. There we go. Got that one loose. A little bit of fuel coming out. So you're gonna smell like gas. And I got some coming out of the fuel filter itself. So I have to get me a towel for that. See if she's done. See if she's done leaking here. And your filter is just in place on this clip here. And there we go. So we got the filter off. And you're going to want to put the new filter the same way as the old filter. And you'll look on it. And it's still got fuel coming out of here. I'm trying to find it on this old one, but there's an arrow that will be pointing in the fuel flow direction. So let's see if I can find it on the new one. The new one has the arrow right there. So we're going to put this in the same position as the old filter, and that arrow is going to indicate that your fuel is going to be going that direction. So that's what that arrow is for, so that you'll put this thing on backwards. Just have to get this thing in place. These lines are all in the way. It doesn't help that I ain't got enough room. Maybe I should have jacked this thing up, but I didn't want to go through all the trouble. So, just get this thing down in place. There we go. Now we got the new one in place. We just hook the lines back up, reconnect the inertia switch, and start her up, and we'll be good to go. I'm probably gonna have to get back up under here a different way. Get these hooked up. That one went on pretty easy, so you can tug on it. She ain't coming off. She's locked in place. I may have to get on the other side to do that one. I'll probably need to push this down a little bit as well. Get on this other side. This one's just gonna snap in place just like the other one. Now, you know, if you can't pull it off, she's on there. And then these clips will keep it from disconnecting. So you just put that in there, pop that clip back in place, just like that. Do that on the other side as well. You're basically home free here. It's in place. Lines are connected. They smell like gasoline. And we're good to go. Okay, so like I said, what we'll do is we'll reconnect this inertia switch up here. And I'll reconnect this. And then we should be good to go ahead and start her back up. I can't reach it. There we go. So I reconnected the inertia switch. She's good to go. Then we can start her back up now. Okay, so now we're going to start it back up. And she's good to go. Check under here. Make sure we ain't got no leaks. Nothing leaking, dripping. Good to go. Alright guys, well, I'm no ASE certified mechanic or anything, but hopefully this will help somebody that's doing it for themselves for the first time, so hope it helps. Thanks.